Good morning, it's another episode of Monday Morning Marketing Mojo. Today we're going to continue our conversation around line of business selling, and specifically how to structure a marketing campaign around line of business selling. A quick recap: line of business selling is focusing on selling and marketing directly into the business units, departments, and users of a solution versus the team that might own the budget or own the decision to deploy that solution. So in our world, it's basically marketing to the sales, marketing, HR, the actual departments and users themselves versus the CIO and the IT director, which is kind of the traditional model and what we typically see. First things first, you have to understand who all is involved in that buying decision. B2C environment, it's pretty clear. You've got the consumer who purchases the product, and they're basically their persona, and you have different types of them. But in B2B, you've got a team of people. So you've got different people involved, different roles, different level of authority, and one person who kind of has the final say, yes or no, if they're moving forward. So to really do this effectively, you first have to map out who are all the different people involved in the buying process. There's likely many different roles. It varies from solution to solution and business to business, but as a whole, you kind of have three typical roles and functions that people play. First is the actual user of the technology. So for this instance, we're talking about line of business selling. This is the team or department that's actually using that solution, and they ultimately benefit the most from this deployment. You then have an influencer, right? So an influencer is somebody who can absolutely, push the deal one way or another. You need them on your side to really champion the product and champion the solution, but they're not the ones using it, and they're not the ones who actually own the budget to say yes or no, they're going to move forward. And then you have the decision maker, which is oftentimes, people who, it's who people market to right out of the gate because they know that they're the ones who can make the decision. They say start at the top. But the reality is they look to their team to help make these decisions. And if they don't feel the pain, if they're not on the front lines, understanding what certain requirements are in place or something they need that they just might not have a line of sight to,